And we are live, my friends.
Here we go.
Guten Abend. I am Lady Fräulein Elsa von Berg.
I am Lady Morgan Elizabeth Summers, Countess of Spencer.
I'm Lady Rosaline Howard.
And together we are
Chaste Treasure.
That is really difficult to do.
Otherwise known as
Pretty women who sing for tips.
tips. And I need to put the banner on that says that we would like our tips. So let me do that right now.
So during the show, you'll see a lovely little banner scrolling there. There we go. There are my fingers.
My hand is mirrored, damn it.
So if you would like to donate to the cause of out-of-work actors, please go to paypal.me/chaste treasure. Like our name.
Yes.
You can put any size tip in that chest because there's no size requirement. It's digital.
It's all bandwidth. Yes. Know that a lot of your tips today, the majority of the tips today will go towards the three ladies who are presented right now. But the other portion, about 10% of it, is going to go towards putting our music online for the first time. Realizing that we can't be performing in person for all of you. We're trying to get our music on Spotify and YouTube. No, not YouTube.
Not YouTube.
No.
iTunes.
Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, all those kinds of things. And I have a great service, but it's not cheap. So everything that you are donating today, a portion of those will go to getting our music online. And hopefully it'll happen pretty quickly.
Yes, ladies are not cheap.
No, most of the time. But
it's
men are
very
cheap.
expensive to be fake rich, even when you're half naked.
True.
Nope, no one has to lace us today, Ryan and Tony.
Well, my ladies, we have several people who have already commented on our feed.
I know, I see.
Lovely guests from all over the country.
I'm so excited to see all of the different people from everywhere.
People out in their own sequestered for their realm locations. Yeah. Tell us where you're from. I'm so excited.
Oh, what a good idea, Rosaline.
Yes, I am in the land of Pennsylvania. I don't know where that is. It's that New Penn's Woods place. It's very lovely.
It was established in the 1600s. My God,
it was.
It's not that new. Yes, I too am in the realm of Pennsylvania, which is a lovely place. Although it did snow in a couple of locations here recently, so not exactly as fun as we were expecting. But
because snow in April, it's the normal for the apocalypse. All right, what do we have? Oh, let's see.
New Jersey,
Pennsylvania, South Carolina. Hello, Mythical Medieval Festival.
Yay!
Virginia, Pennsylvania, Delaware.
Yes, Delaware. Delaware's a wonderful state. I enjoy Delaware.
Germans like Delaware. Let's see. From Tallahassee, Florida. But yes, we know you from Mount Hope. I know who you are, Brock. Let's see. Rep Pennsylvania. What half is naked, left or right? Yes. Let's see.
Mine keeps ending up being the right unintentionally. Just things.
Southern Florida. They saw us at Flarf.
Louisiana. Yay! Hello, my Louisiana friends.
Ohio.
Miss you so much. Arkansas. What the hell?
Why did we ever leave Ohio?
That's amazing. Who knows?
I know Arkansas. Hello, Arkansas. Not Arkansas, as many people would want to say. Brooklyn, New York, Brooklyn. Hello, Deborah. Hello. Let's see. Another Pennsylvania, Pittsburgh.
I love this comment that we just received. If I say something clever, you have that fancy thing to feature my comment. Yes, we do.
Yay! You did it, Steph.
This is one of my favorite things about this lovely service. We're doing something on what is this called? StreamYard. So it's a little bit different than some of the other things that you might be used to for streaming services. It does some cool features, like some of us can be backstage while things are happening, or we can put a ticker on the bottom. For those of you who are other performers that might be interested in this, you can definitely reach out to us on our email and ask for some minor advice. We've only been experimenting with this a little bit so far, so that's why we're really excited to try our first performance here. Yay. I'm so excited to be sharing.
We're getting snow.
Wait, who else is getting snow?
New Hampshire is getting snow.
Because New Hampshire is New England.
They're going to go skiing in April.
They do, though. I mean, but that's common. Like Vermont has a skiing season until at least April.
I don't know.
South Louisiana, yay!
We've got Connecticut, Ohio again.
Yes.
Someone said that they were from California,
Oh my goodness!
but
West
they're
Coast
currently
people.
in Pennsylvania.
Yes, I'm very excited that a lot of us are. One of the fun things about this whole service is that we get to show off different ladies that some people haven't seen. Like, I don't necessarily know any of the people in Oklahoma.
But I do.
Yes, exactly.
And I'm so excited to introduce the two of you to my Oklahoma fans.
I'm so thrilled to be part of getting to see some brand new people. And a lot of people don't know that we have, I think we have 21 ladies now.
Are we up to 21
18
now?
active ladies.
18 active ladies and then a couple in reserve.
We've got a couple retired and one in reserve who's been working somewhere else.
Miladies, we now have enough
ladies.
ladies in the group to drink.
Yeah!
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
We've been in operation for 7 years.
Hufflepuff.
Actually, I gotta give a shout out now to there it is. This is my friend Channing Roman who made this. Shout out to Channing Roman of the New Jersey Renaissance Fair, and it's one of the coolest cups I've ever gotten in my life. And it says, "I love to hug ships," and it's got a kraken on it. It makes me so happy.
Lady Morgan is obsessed with anything with tentacles.
I do. It's a thing. It's
Ladies,
hentai.
we got
What?
a question.
Oh, a
We got
question.
a question. John Lucas, one of our big fans, we did his birthday party. That's right. Once this quarantine is over, we too can do your birthday party for enough money.
And actually, during the quarantine, we can do other things for your birthday, but we'll get to that later.
For enough money.
Yeah.
Because being fake rich is expensive. Tips below. But John Lucas asks, what color knickers is Lady R wearing today? So I'm assuming that's me.
Yes,
I'm Lady Rosaline. Well, wouldn't you know? They're purple today, but I'm not going to show you.
I'm shocked you're wearing knickers, Lady Rosaline. I know I'm not.
I'm wearing pants, but not a top.
Yes, I am wearing pants because my house is cold.
It's cold.
It's
very nipply. I mean, nippy. Nipple. Yes.
Yes, nipply.
Yes.
Ladies, I'm going to remove myself from the stream to take care of some technical difficulties.
All
I will
right.
be back shortly. Please entertain our fans.
All right. Ooh, Anthony Armstrong, the older and wiser half. Oh, you did the wrong way. There we go.
There.
Anthony Armstrong, the older and wiser half of the Chaste Treasure PRF merch team, reporting for duty.
Yay! Thank you.
Thank you, Tony.
Curtis in. All right. How cold is it? Right here today, I think it hit about 50.
50?
50, 52 at maybe. And hilariously, as soon as I got out my door to go running today, because that's my stress reliever, as I like to go running.
Lady Evangeline has said it's a titty bit nipply.
It's a titty bit nipply.
It's a titty bit nipply. Just enough for the tip.
Yes.
Just
but yeah, as soon as I got outside today, it started raining. I was like, oh, great. And it was kind of raining and also snowing simultaneously. It was very strange. Like just flurrying, but it was weird.
Like you do. So does anyone out there in Facebook and YouTube land have any questions for Morgan and I while we wait for some technical issues to be rubbed out, if you know what I mean?
I came prepared today, Rosaline, because I had already come up with a question.
I have one too. Oh, we got one.
Although we did get one, yes. And is there a way that I can do that? No, I can't push it on the thing.
Alicia Annalie Josephs has asked, what festival have each of you always wanted to visit, as you all obviously have your own that you often enjoy? Would you like to go first, Morgan, or I know my answer?
Sure. I think, just because I've heard so much about it and I've never had the chance to go, I would want to go to Texas, the TRF.
Ooh.
Because it's supposed, as far as I know, it's the largest in the country. It's
huge.
Yeah, like 100,000 people that come on a daily basis, and it's so big that you actually can't. You can like walk half the grounds one day, and then you have to walk the other half the next day, and it just sounds so interesting. I've just always wanted to give that one a try, but it's always at inconvenient times when I'm doing things.
That's true.
What about you, Rosaline?
I have always wanted to go visit the Bristol Renaissance Festival because I hear that one is also amazingly gorgeous. And also Stirling, because Whippy. The Whippy guys. Don Juan and Miguel.
Pick one. There's like 5,
The
and we know all of
5,000
them.
Whippy people. Don Juan and Miguel help run that festival, if I am correct. So I've always wanted to visit those two as well, but it's very expensive to get to the middle of the country, and Sterling always runs while we're doing other festivals.
Yes.
We have a couple other questions as well.
Oh,
So Vin did Morgan and Rosaline meet.
oh goodness.
Oh,
So
I know the answer to this
Yes.
one.
So my very first year at the New Jersey Renaissance Fair, I was cast as Morgan Le Fay.
Mm-hmm.
And
Your name
that
is
was,
the same.
I know, right? Well, actually, I loved it so much. I just sort of kept going with it. Like I just loved that as a name. And then that's where I met Rosaline, because she was cast as my Nimue.
Yes,
Nimue?
your sidekick, your
Yes.
comedic sidekick.
And we just ran around with each other for days on end, and it was so much fun. I loved
And
it.
I wore blue.
You did, yes, actually, you did. I forgot that. And you had a fabulous little fight with
I did.
a quarterstaff.
With King Arthur, and I
Yes.
lost horribly. He carried me off on his shoulder.
Oh yeah, I forgot you carried you off kicking.
Fireman style.
And I fought Lady Amanda.
Yes, you
actually.
did.
She was Queen Guinevere. That wasn't the first time I'd met her. I'd worked with her before. But possibly your best.
Possibly your best
Thank
role.
you. Yes, I loved the hell out of that. And I remember Katie was there. That was before she was the Duchess.
We were both fighting over Merlin.
Yeah, and she was the storyteller. I think
Yes.
she was the town storyteller.
Yes.
I do believe that was the first year that I came to see you guys at the
Really?
New Jersey Renaissance Festival.
Yes.
Yes.
You took a fantastic portrait of me eating a giant turkey leg.
Yes, in which Rosaline sticks large things inside her mouth.
Yes. I'm always surprised that you don't have other things that you throw into your mouth on occasion, Rosaline.
Well, being a germaphobe, there's only so many things. Usually
Fair.
food.
Fair. All right. Wait. Now, before I know we're going to get to other people questions, but I actually did have an important question, which I was really excited to ask, because I'm always curious about these kinds of things.
Yes.
So I know what I've been listening to while we've been quarantined, and it's not just all of our friends out in Renaissance Fair land, because I have so many different acts that I'm a huge fan of. But personally, I've surprisingly found myself like just really, really indulging in like a metal fix. So I've been listening to like Slipknot and Disturbed and all kinds of fun bands. So I was curious for both of you, what
Hi.
have you been listening to while you've been in quarantine?
Would you like to go first, Elsa,
Actually, I would
since
like to
I've
go
been-
second because
You
I
would
have
like
a
to go
lead in.
All right. I don't have a lead-in. I actually have not been listening to very much music during the quarantine.
What
When
about like
I've-
musicals though? Because I know you've
I
been recording
do like musicals, and I've been recording some things.
a German phobe. Yes.
I had
Not a
jump
German
there.
phobe, a germaphobe. They're different.
That's brilliant.
So, but when I'm putting away my laundry, I do tend to listen to ye old Pandora, and I have a great big C station, so it's pretty much like I'm listening to Renaissance Festival music. I just sound like I'm listening to like 3 Pints Shy or The Righteous Blackguards on repeat.
Right.
So I listen to that a lot, and then Green Day radio a lot. So I just kind of rock out to like "When September Ends."
So Joey Bishop said there are currently 69 people watching.
Hilarious.
That's
had to
the
pop that
best
up on the
number ever.
All right, Elsa, you can't get out of this question though. What have
Oh,
you been
I didn't plan to. In fact, it's a perfect lead into the next thing.
Ooh,
So what I've been listening to nonstop is Chaste Treasure.
yes.
I know why, because Elsa has taken it upon herself, thank God, to edit all of these
Yes.
fantastic videos that we're going to show you tonight. And I believe we're going to start with one. Which one are we starting with, Elsa?
That is a very good question. First, I need to hide this comment. Hold on. There we go.
Which one's loaded?
And take these down because we noticed that these, when we did our trial run the other day, we realized that all the things that are on the screen take up too much bandwidth. So we're trying something new tonight. So hopefully these videos will stream better than they did in our dress rehearsal. I think we should start with, I'm not sure which one is which.
You know what?
Pick
We're
your
gonna
favorite.
wing it. We're gonna start with whatever song this is.
Whatever
public.
song shows up when I click on this button. Get
You
ready, my
enjoy it,
fans.
and then we'll comment about it later.
The premiere of one of Chaste Treasure's brand new music videos.
We ladies of class are quite busy.
Keeping up mit affairs makes me dizzy.
When pursued by so many, you write letters plenty.
So I took on a scribe to assist me. He was a handsome and charming Berliner.
Also in English he was a beginner like me.
But his penmanship's nice, and he's always precise.
And besides, foreign labor is cheaper.
Immigrants, we get the job done. Work!
It's Otto, yes, it's Otto, the German that no one suspects. He's kind and he's sweet, his writing's so neat. Just take care what you send when dear Otto corrects. Bum, bum, bum. I'm courting this handsome young bull, though things in the bed were quite dull. I said you're a bore, Otto wrote Skeletor, now he's screw by the power of Grayskull! I have the power! That's really fun to say. It's Otto, yes, it's Otto, the German that no one suspects. He's kind and he's sweet, his writing's so neat. Just take care what you send when dear Otto corrects. Bum, bum, bum.
Courting a French merchant named Jacques, on whose chateau door I'd like to knock. I wrote Bonjour, mon amour. Otto wrote I'm a whore. Now I'm the port at which Jacques likes to dock his cock. Cock-a-doodle-doo.
It's Otto, yes, it's Otto, the German that no one suspects. He's kind and he's sweet, his writing's so neat. Just take care what you send when dear Otto corrects. Bum, bum, bum.
I asked Otto to send some mail to a man who'd respond without fail. Someone witty und wissend. Otto wrote for some prison. Now I get letters from jail. Und conjugal visits too.
It's Otto, yes, it's Otto, the German that no one suspects. He's kind and he's sweet, his writing's so neat. Just take care what you send when dear Otto corrects. Bum, bum, bum. With one man I had lots of luck.
Until mit his quill Otto struck.
It is not flick my clot, and it's not feel my tots.
Never once did I ever mean duck.
That's foul.
Nope.
I'm just winging it. Oh, Morgan, am I ruffling your feathers?
It's Otto, yes, it's Otto, the German that no one suspects. He's kind and he's sweet, his writing's so neat. Just take care what you send when dear Otto corrects. Just take care what you send when dear Otto corrects.
Yay!
Success! It does pay to upgrade.
See, ladies, I'm not a German phobe.
No. I was
No.
going to stab you for some of those damn duck puns, though.
She did. She reached for her knife in the one video.
I did. It's somewhere on my desk. I have no idea where it went, but I do have, I think, 2 knives, actually.
So, ladies, we have a bunch of questions that got lost up in the scroll, but I scrolled back up. Some very simple questions. A lot of people want to know what we are drinking tonight.
Oh.
So I have Harvest Blend tea from ye old Trader Joe's.
Repping it hard. I am in my fancy mug. I'm drinking what is it? It's a Cab Merlot blend from Frontera. And Frontera you can buy in Pennsylvania at Acme, because all of you people who aren't in Pennsylvania right now do not understand that the governor shut down all of our liquor stores, and I'm so upset. But you can
No,
buy
they are
wine.
still essential in Delaware. Just telling you.
New Jersey. If I could go across the bridge to New Jersey, then I could get there and it'd be great. But no. So
the problem is you can't come to Delaware because if you come into our state, we quarantine you.
Right, exactly. You can't leave.
Sequestered for the good of the realm.
Right? Yes. It's ridiculous. Yeah. And because of Pennsylvania's laws, because when the state was created, it was created as from Quakers, who are very particular about their alcoholism. So you can't really, unless you order from an individual company, you cannot get liquor shipped to you, or wine, or beer. It has to be like a very specific way of doing it. Like you can ship it within state. So if you go to a winery in Pennsylvania, like Mount Hope, and you ask them for stuff, then they should be able to ship it to you. Mm-hmm. But
they can now.
Other than that, yes, there's curbside pickup as well. Thank you, Dahlia. Appreciate that. But that's about as good as it gets right now.
And I am working on homemade limeade.
Oh,
yes.
That's fun.
Nice.
Non-alcoholic, because I needed to pay attention and pay all the
right.
videos.
You got a lot of things.
Now, Katie Bourbon did ask in that last comment. She is drinking blush. What makes us blush?
Oh,
not much anymore.
Sephora brand colorful blush.
Good answer.
Taped together because it keeps falling apart.
Good answer.
Mine was on the floor and I couldn't reach it fast enough.
There are very few things that actually make me nervous about anything at all. Although I do have two nieces and a nephew, and they haven't asked any awkward questions yet. But they're probably the only ones that are potentially close enough to make me like, am I allowed to answer that question, Mom? All right, we'll see where this goes.
Amazing.
I'm not sure much does.
Not very much does for me anymore, but I do have a very funny, slightly embarrassing story, if you let me tell it. I'm sure everyone out there wants to hear it. So I just visited the Kingdom of Hawaii recently, before this all went down, thank God. It was absolutely lovely. And there was one evening. Now, we all know that I have a very sensitive tummy, right, Morgan? Yes. There's been more than once during
I know what
a show where I have to run away. Yes, I've told Elsa this story. But we had gone out to eat for the evening. And it was one of those lovely outdoor shopping centers that had the walking area in the middle. We can get very awkward, and I'm very awkward. So it was the middle, like courtyard area in the middle, and we had just finished eating dinner, and the shops were starting to close. So we're outside, and my husband walks over toward the koi pond because he had to relieve himself of a bit of gas, and he was the gentleman, so he walked away. However, the back of me was pointing towards a corner. So like a corner between the two walls of the building. And I was looking towards the koi pond. Well, I guess I'd eaten something a bit gassy that evening, and I let one rip because, out is better than in, I always say. But it echoed off of the two walls.
Oh, no!
And it was so loud. It was so loud. And my sister and her husband were there. I wish it was as a Ren Fair in Hawaii, John Lucas. I thought about starting one. But it was so loud. It just echoed so much.
That's
and the
amazing.
other two of them walked the other direction. And there was a person sitting at a table nearby. And they probably got up and walked away.
Wow. Oh my God. That's brilliant.
It doesn't really make me blush, but it made me laugh so hard like I did now that I'm sure I turned bright red. It was a musical toot. It was very loud.
It was
like
gorgeous,
me.
yeah.
Elsa said that she could hear me all the way in Delaware. It was...
I was going to say, I know what makes Rosaline blush, but she gave this story and it was better than anything I could think of.
What about you, Elsa? Don't think that you can get out of it.
It was amazing. All right.
Well, usually it's something that my mother does, Frau Berg. She is downstairs watching right now.
Hi, Mama.
Your mother.
I'm not exactly sure what it would be, but if I'm going to blush, it's usually if she says something unexpected. And I know that's exactly what makes Lady Rosaline blush as well. But more so with Lady Rosaline, it has been she's playing board games with her mother. In particular, a board game which is more a card game known as Cards Against Humanity.
Oh Lord.
When her mother plays, it gets all of us blushing because we're laughing so hard at what happens to Lady Rosaline because she can't hold her stuff together.
I will say that is hands down my favorite like thing to do as an adult is when my family and I get together at the beach, because we go to the beach in South Carolina every once in a while. Yes, Cards Against Humanity. Yes, playing that game with your parents is amazing. It's like one of my favorite things because it's just like my mother just being the most awkward person in the world, and it's so good, so good.
Yes, the ways to embarrass your parents, although Lady Rosaline's mother does not get embarrassed.
No, it's hilarious. And whenever she comes to shows, I'm always like, "Hi, Mom," and she's like, "Sup?"
Ladies, I received a special request.
Oh, go on. You have to teach. Wait. You have to set this up though, because we have a lot of people who have not seen you perform very much. So you have to tell them why it's a thing.
I've only gotten to see it once.
I've seen it like twice.
Can you sing the verse that comes before it too? Because that's please.
It depends. It's always in one of our number counting songs. Yes. As our fans know, we have multiple songs where we count them off, especially when there's a lot of people in the audience. It's a nice way to get interactive when there is no virus that's affecting us. So this particular one is anytime during Pump Away or Roll Me Over. If I can get to number 10. Fräulein Elsa is from southern Germany, which is actually where Frau Berg, my mother, she is from southern Germany, is originally from. So Elsa is based on her upbringing. But southern Germany is very agricultural, definitely farmland and animal husbandry. There's lots of different kinds of animals, in particular, a lot of pigs where my mother is from.
Does that mean what I think it means?
No, you're not marrying animals, Rosaline. No, it's not that kind of husbandry. My God.
Well, yes, a little bit. It's about putting animals together to make more animals.
So like doggy style. So like
not doggy style.
No, that's not what that means.
The whole point is in any of our number counting songs, number 10 goes a little like this. I'm trying to remember the song.
This is number 10?
I don't know. Okay. He gave me favors 10, favors 10.
Favors 10!
Gave me favors 10, favors 10.
Favors 10!
He gave me favors 10 and made me cluck just like a hen. And then the audience all looks at me like Morgan does right now. Like, what? And then I tell them about hens clucking during certain moments of rapture. Okay, John, this is just for you, oh John.
Why did your eyes turn sideways?
I know! I didn't see the eyes cross before. That's amazing.
In moments of ecstasy, chickens' eyes cross.
Oh my God.
It's like in It, where like his eyes
that was
amazing. Moving. What is this?
Oh,
that's fabulous. I've never been that close to you before to see that part. I just heard the audio of it is fabulous. Yes. Mel's scared. Good.
We're scared too, Evangeline. Anthony Armstrong wrote, is anyone else playing Count the Giggle Snorts with Lady Rosaline? Yes. You should.
The comments are coming so fast I can't click on them. I love it.
Okay. Oh, my daughter.
Oh my God. Oh.
All right. So now
out there, Gonzo has a rager.
Yes. That's why she's a comedian. All right. Didn't have that on my list of things to watch during quarantine. But here we are. All right. So I already asked the question. So now one of the two of you has to ask a question of the other two, and then we'll get back into the other questions from the feed as well. But we also have to be careful of what time it is as well.
We are already at 8:30.
Yeah, I know. We've been going on for 29
and we have 2 more videos to show and a live song.
All right. Well, do a quick question. So far.
Well, the audience pretty much asked mine. My question was going to be, I miss you too, Tanya. My question was going to be, what is your favorite festival to perform at, and why?
Oh, all right. So favorite festival to perform at.
Yes. I want to answer too.
Yeah. So I've had like a lot of different festivals that I absolutely love, but I think that the most fun for me is to cap off the year at Louisiana every year. I love it. It always falls over Thanksgiving. So having this like random Thanksgiving with all these different artists and performers and wonderful, wonderful people is always really entertaining and a good time. And and I legitimately, whenever we go there, I always warn the people that are coming with me, like, by the way, they're going to just feed you alcohol all the time. And we're like, really? And then one time at 10 o'clock in the morning, we're at Dave's Donuts, and this guy comes, it was like a group of Vikings, and they're like, you're going to roll a D20 and see which kind of shot you get to take. I'm like, it's 10 in the morning. What are you talking about? And he's like, but you're cute. Let's do it. And then I'll come to your show. And I was like, all right, you come to the show.
Give me tips.
10 a.m. in the morning, doing a shot of whiskey. It was a good time.
Oh my God.
Or, Elsa, what's your favorite festival?
Well, Fräulein Elsa is fairly new to the group still. At least I feel like I am.
Well, you've performed at 3, 4?
Four festivals thus far.
Yeah.
I have to say my favorite is the one that I got to help establish for our group, which is Oklahoma.
Yeah.
I do love all of our festivals. I loved Philadelphia. I love New Jersey. And the brief time I was in Florida, I loved being down there. I've made amazing friends at all the places. But 6 weeks in the summer in Oklahoma was something I never expected to come back and say, oh my God, I love it and I need to return. And I miss my Oklahoma friends so much. We've actually gotten together in Zoom meetings, and some of them, including John, who was on here earlier, flew out for our concert at Christmas time.
Yes, that was
it was amazing to have them here. So yeah, I left a bit of my heart in Oklahoma. And I'm going to have to go back and get it next summer. Unfortunately, it's one of our festivals that we've lost. We will be doing, as we mentioned earlier, we will be doing more of these. So this is just our first Ladies Unlaced. There will be ones for each of the festivals that have been canceled thus far that we were to participate in. Mm-hmm. So in about 4 or 5 weeks, we will hopefully be doing in Oklahoma. Ladies, and Lady Julie will be back for that one. She was not supposed to attend Oklahoma this year, but she will be back, or at least I hope she will be back. We've asked her.
He's hoping, yeah.
So will Lady Gwendolyn. So the 3 of us will return.
So I have a special squishy place in my heart for the New Jersey Renaissance Festival, as that's where we were founded as a group. I'm friends with all of the owners, and I was supposed to be on their staff this year. I was supposed to be their musical director. But my favorite place to perform has got to be the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair. And especially when we get to do the finale and you walk on stage and there's over 1,000 people there during the final 3 weekends of the festival, and it's packed. And when they announce you and they go crazy and you haven't even done anything yet, and you just feel like a rock star. That's the best feeling that I get when I'm performing at a festival is finales at par. It's just, as a performer.
So, ladies, we just got a comment. A friend called to tell me this was on, and I owe him significantly.
Good job, friend. Good job. Good job.
I feel at this moment would be a good time to premiere another one of our videos.
Yes, do it.
Let me take these banners down.
Pick one.
Pick
one of the
one.
ones we haven't already done.
Yes, I shall do that.
They're not labeled. This is brand new.
It's going to be video roulette. Let's go with this one. It's muted you, but it's not showing the video. Technical difficulties.
It was playing.
Was it? Oh.
Yeah, play for me anyway.
Yeah.
Once I was the queen of France.
One more
Now I partake
time.
of humble
In
pie.
riches I bathe, the world is mine oyster.
Now I partake of humble pie.
Yea, verily I was the queen of France.
Now I partake of humble
Yet
pie.
now in a nunnery I am cloistered.
1, 2, 3, 4. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Of high birth, my dowry of great worth, wrapped up in gowns of the finest velvet, days filled with laughter and mirth, munching on cakes and tea, with the Countess of Burgundy, dancing at balls with the Queen of England, gabbing away with royalty. Once I was the Queen of France.
Now I partake of humble
A
pie.
glorious castle was where I resided.
I was told there would be pie.
Yea, verily I was the Queen of France.
Now I partake of humble pie.
Now I languish in a state most benighted.
When she was the Queen of France.
Married young, I learned how to hold my tongue. My husband was merely a count in those days. His fairness was lauded, his praises were sung. 'Tis easy, to live in such splendor high. Our wedlock was decent if dull. 'Tis no shame to harbor a wandering eye. Once I was the Queen of France.
Now I partake of humble
Oh,
pie.
Louis, ho, Edward, disquiet, I feel for thee.
I want to stick my face in your pie.
Verily I was the Queen of France.
Now I partake of humble pie.
Now I am ensconced in obscurity.
When she was the Queen of
Now
France.
there may be some of you among us who know not how I, the Queen of France, hath succumbed to this most pernicious fate. Let me fill you in. Do you want to know?
Tell us, lady.
Do you want to know?
Tell us, lady.
Do you want to know?
Tell us, lady.
Should I tell them, friends?
Tell us, lady.
In London, one day, when a fabulous banquet was thrown, a knight was spotted in possession of something I previously owned. Isabella of England accused me then of cuckolding my mate, at which point the king turned me red and cut off the knight's head, and I met this ridiculous fate. Nun and queen, fat and lean, hearken to me and see what I mean. The tiniest of transgression hath doomed me to this oppression. So next time thou hast a wandering eye, remember my story and fly, or just keep your secrets far better than
Now I
I.
partake
Once
of
I was
humble
the Queen
pie.
of France.
Pie, 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 pie,
Quite a
pie.
fair.
Now I
Hey,
partake
verily
of
I was
humble
the Queen
pie.
of France.
When she
Now I
was the
sing
Queen
songs
of
with
France.
Chaste
God
Treasure.
save the Queen!
God save me. All right, also pie.
So we had some technical difficulties on that video.
That's all right.
It was not like that the other evening.
No, it wasn't the other day. I was surprised, but I mean, there's always going to be little things here and there. It's
It will be
difficult when you have.
fixed. And we will be putting all of these videos up on the YouTubes. So you will have an opportunity
Rosaline,
to
you
see
did.
them once I've re-edited that one that suddenly is not functioning correctly.
Yeah, I don't know what the heck
You
happened.
know
there.
what?
That was weird.
Steph Kraus gave you a shout out for your editing skills.
Oh,
Elsa,
yeah.
because-
Dankeschön. Thank you so much.
Elsa, make sure you put our tips feed down below.
Yeah.
There we go.
While we're there, we can bump things.
I will. I'm just having a little moment here. Show.
That's okay.
Show. No.
So amongst all of the fun things that you can do as Chaste Treasure fans, for those of you who are out there, so if you are interested in tipping us today, then you can check us out on paypal.me/Chaste Treasure,
There
which
it
is now
is.
going to be on the feed. Yes, perfect. If you would like a digital copy of a CD, you can do that by tipping us $15 and letting us know what CD you want. Otherwise, we're just going to assume that it's a monetary tip, which is lovely. Thank you. But yeah, $15 for a digital CD, which we can send the tracks over email. Or if you would like a physical copy, which I've got all of them here sitting in next to me.
Yes, if you want a digital CD, make sure you include your email address as well, for the PayPal service does not tell it to me. So include your email and which CD you would like.
Yes. And if you'd like a physical copy, I can send them to you. That's for $19 because it's about $3.95 shipping and handling for each CD.
And
So,
PayPal takes a cut.
yeah, so we would ask that of you. Also, you can find on our website at www.chastetreasure.com.
Damn!
You can find all of our merchandise as well. So not just CDs, but we also have t-shirts and sweatshirts and all different kinds of things that are customizable, that can be custom made to your size.
In the link that Ryan just shared.
Yeah, so go check that out. It's a huge link, but it's definitely worth it because you can customize everything. You can get different colors and different sizes and different cuts and interesting stuff. And it's all, we were the ones that put it up there. So it's all Chaste Treasure approved.
What CDs do we have,
Oh
Morgan?
my God. All right.
Here,
so-
I can start. So we have the original CD, which is titled Chaste Treasure. It's white and flat, like my chest.
We have our second CD. Where is it? There. Questionably chaste. It has a large bosom on it, like my chest.
It's dirty.
And it's questionably safe for work. Very questionably.
It's not safe for work. We have our third CD. It's slippery when wit. It's a pun.
It's also a Bon Jovi reference, and it's my leg.
Yes, that one is like the Sly and the Family Stone CD, as Lila says.
All
It's
the
got a little dirty stuff. It's got a little witty stuff. It's
And
got
everybody's
smart
on it.
stuff. It's
Well,
got pretty
not
stuff, and everybody's on it.
Well, not exactly. Everyone's on this one.
Most
Close to it. Close to it. Irreverent Revelry, our most recent CD, our Christmas CD that we
That's my
released
butt.
this past year. Yes. Lady Rosaline's rear end is on there. Play Find Rosaline's rear.
It's the blue one.
It's the blue one. It's the one with the Hanukkah socks.
What are you doing to my butt, Morgan?
I'm just rubbing it.
That's
I
an
guess.
asshole.
I don't know.
Asshole.
I received the most amazing thing on Facebook from one of our fans.
Uh-oh. Oh, no.
That's
Come back, Elsa. Come back.
No, our fans. It was from Sultana. It was
Okay.
from
Oh,
Sultana.
there we go.
What
Go
did she
back.
say?
Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I think she
You
sent it to
add
me.
your shirts in a kid size because Liam wants one. On the website, I do
Oh.
believe there are child
I will
sizes.
return
Yeah. And if there aren't, please let us know, and I will.
And we can
gladly
put one
them
up.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. That's not a problem. And you can get them in. I mean, like the basic t-shirts, you can get ordered in tiny sizes. I think they do like X small and stuff too. But yeah, we've all, well, at least a couple of us have individually ordered some stuff, sort of like a test order to make sure that the sizes were relatively accurate. Some of them, most of them are, which is good. Like if
you
you're
want to see my sweatshirt?
what? Oh yeah.
can
Do you
go
have?
grab it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
duck out
I'll-
and yeah, don't go show everybody your lady bits. Rosaline's ducking out for a second. So yeah, we have all different kinds of things. Ooh, somebody got their shirt this evening. How exciting! Yes, and it's all being made by people in a spreadshirt.com. So as far as I'm aware, they don't have any delays. They haven't emailed me about delays, but I'm not sure. Ooh, yes. That's one of our sweatshirts. Rosaline had to color it in because it came in black and it didn't end up showing up as well as we had hoped it did. So sometimes it needs a little adjustment. If there's anything wrong with anything that you order for whatever reason, I will gladly refund you and I will send you a better version.
Yes, make sure that you don't print it on black. The black on black does not work. If you need to do custom files, I have done custom printing on it.
Oh yeah,
a
she's
lot
done
of-
different colors of our logo and everything.
Yes, for our larger sizes in particular, because some of the shirts that are default do not come in sizes for women who have bosoms such as mine. So I made my own. And if you need a logo that is in a slightly different color in order to order your shirt, let us know and I will do what I can to edit the logo and send it to you so that you can do a custom order. I can't seem to find the file. I can't remember. I thought it was Sultana Lila who sent me this one image and it didn't. It was an image of a chicken and a lady holding a statue of a lady holding a chicken and the lady's finger was near the chicken's rear. And she's like, that's where the eggs come out. And she goes, be patient. Wait. I said, wait. The chicken's like speaking. I have to find it and post it on the Facebook later. But I do have something to share with you all. I received my first bit of fan art the other day.
Ooh,
I saw this and I love it.
that.
And I'm going to hit share screen so I can show it to you.
Please do it.
Chrome tab. I think it's this one. No, it's this one. Let me
Bless
play.
Fräulein Elsa for being one of you curly girls.
No, it went away.
No.
Now you're seeing my
Where is
Facebook.
it?
One
Send your
moment.
messages.
Technical difficulties.
Oh, I wonder if I could do it. 'Cause I have
Mayhaps.
it too. Let me see. If
I had it
can
open
do
and then it went away.
How dare you? Let's see.
Now you can see more of me. How exciting.
Woo, naked.
Mostly, yeah.
Da da da. Ba, da, da, da.
While we're kicking around here for a second, does anyone else on the interwebs have a question for us?
Someone wanted to see all of our jewelry.
Oh, jewelry. All right.
I did see that.
A lot of this is, I'm going to put my hands up close. A lot of this is just random stuff I've collected. The hat. The hat is very important because almost all of us have these kinds of hats. This is a gilded lily. I have, four. I think I have 4 of their hats. They do custom orders. They're wonderful. I think some of them are online right now. They're wonderful, really interesting, lovely colors and everything. I wanted them. I told them I wanted one that was arterial blood spray red, and by God, did they come through for me.
I was there when she asked for it.
Yeah, it was a wonderful thing. But yeah, that's most of. This was a gift to me from Lady Catherine. I do not know where she got it. These were earrings that got made for me, like 10 years ago. This was a ring my mother found. Some of these are real, just so you're aware. This is my actual engagement ring. It's a sapphire. This is my actual wedding ring. This is a ring from like a Celtic event that I went to years ago. This is one of my best friends gave me a ring. I do wear a lot of jewelry constantly, but yeah, not some of it is real, and then the rest of it is for funsies. What about you, Rosaline? Do you want to?
Sure. I'm looking for the thing, but so hats from Gilded Lily.
Yes.
Earrings, I believe, are from the Pittsburgh Renaissance Festival, if I'm remembering correctly.
Yeah,
the dragon ones. I don't remember where I bought this. I bought this recently. This was from my sister's wedding. I think this is from Kohl's. This was from a festival. I can't remember which one. This was from Kilt Fest. This was from, I don't even remember, mayhaps Ren Fair of Central Florida that doesn't exist anymore.
Oh, yeah.
This was from Wish for $1.
Nice.
That's my wedding ring. And that's from the Amber shop, the Amber Boys at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair.
Yes.
This, I think, was also from Kohl's because, I'm fancy. Oh, and the choker was from the booth at the top of the hill on Avalon Hill at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair.
So I am under-jeweled today. I'm not wearing nearly as much as I usually do. These were from some resale. I believe it was in Texas, at a resale shop in Marshall, Texas, where my family lives down there. And then this was a gift from Lady Julie for Christmas. She said I needed a pearl necklace, so she gave me one.
I can't share screen. I can't figure it out. I tried.
I figured it out, I think. Let's try it one more time. Hopefully it will work and it won't disappear. Share screen, Chrome tab. Right there. And it's animated.
There it is.
That's what it is. Yes. They said check your Facebook because somebody had just sent that to us. Don't forget to wash your hands.
Yes, and it's not doing the animation, unfortunately, but there is animation. We'll post it on our Facebook. But
oh my God.
If you say it in, my accent, don't forget to wash your hands. And look at Hans. Isn't he handsome?
Yeah, Hans He's very handsome. I don't know who Hans is, but he needs to come over our house. Yeah.
I saw the most amazing, another meme that was online, and it was a gentleman standing outside his window. I mentioned this during our dress rehearsal. He had on full lederhosen, and he said, "Stay inside. I want to go to Oktoberfest."
Aww.
And I thought that was amazing.
It's true.
Ladies, do we have any more comments that we'd like to share?
Someone asked me where my bowl was. So,
you usually have your little.
This just happened to be on my floor next to my desk.
There's your snitch.
What? Why the hell do you have that? Did the dog steal it? Like what?
No, I think it just was in my bag, and
you haven't
unpacked there. This is not one of the squeaky ones. So if you want to know, I have.
Oh boy.
3.
You have 3 different ones.
3 different snitches. So this was the original, sewn by Stacey Armstrong, merch boy Tony's wife. This is the OG, as it were. And then I have 2 squeaky ones.
Do we do weddings? Yes, we do weddings. We do weddings.
Yes, we've done.
We haven't done
bachelor parties. We did at least one drag show, which was great, but haven't been invited back to another one of those since. Yeah.
In fact, somebody in Florida asked us if we did weddings, and I gave them your information, so I hope they get in touch.
No, got in touch with me after that. But yeah, we do. We have a couple of times, at least twice. I wanted to ask, Do we want to do the caviar?
I was thinking that. I was thinking we should
try
do
that?
that and then end with the pre-recorded one. So, ladies, gentlemen, everyone else out there, we are going to attempt to sing Caviar live for you.
Oh, I'm in the middle. I was planning on being the end. Damn it.
I mean, I
let's see
can
who
go second. It's not a big deal.
I don't care.
we could do it this way and it
All
go
right,
up
that's
and
fine.
down.
Yeah. If I
I'll
could,
go
if I
up
could go
and
third,
down.
because I literally wrote this to.
Ugh.
I'm trying. I'm
They
trying all the
premiered-
different layouts.
They premiered brand new verses when we were doing our test run, and I was
Yes.
like, I need to do it.
You know what? I'll just go second. It's all right. You can go.
All right.
first.
And are we only doing one through, or do you want to do two for the heck of it?
Doesn't matter. Do you, our audience, want it twice through? Someone comment something. We can't hear you actually because
Yes,
we're
yes,
sequestered. Look around.
Yes, we're way
Type
in the
on
middle of
one
nowhere.
or two.
A lot of people.
I love this song. Aileen Cairns, your number will be. What does it say?
Okay, there
I'll
it
be
went.
a number
You just
7.
populated like 12 people saying yes. So yeah,
Twice is nice.
Thank
twice
you,
is
Eric.
nice. All right.
All right. Twice. All right.
Oh God.
I
All right.
gotta
I'm
Oh
remember-
gonna
goodness, I'm looking at my book.
Melanie
That's
Hanson.
fine.
I'm probably
No
gonna
one
steal your
can
verse.
sing Do you want me to go first? Would that be easier for both of you?
Mayhaps.
Yeah,
I'll
go ahead.
second.
Go ahead. If you want to
All
go
right.
1, then I'll go 2, and then Elsa can go 3.
All right, let me see if I remember it. All right. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. Virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish. Gave caviar to the Mandalorian, though you may refute and scoff. After he retrieved my bounty, I did get his helmet off. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. Virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish.
I gave caviar to Han Solo. Nope, that was the wrong one. I'm so close. I can do this.
You're so close. You can do it. You can do it more.
Oh
than
yes.
you can
Okay,
do it.
got it. It's close. All right. I gave caviar to Han Solo. He traveled across the universe. He took me on the Millennium Falcon, where I learned that he shoots first. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. Virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish.
I'm so confused. Because I gave caviar to Han Solo too.
Well, you can give it to him too. That's fine.
It's around.
He's a scoundrel. He's a space
right.
scoundrel. All right, go
I
on.
gave caviar to Han Solo at the cantina. He did stay, took me back to the Millennium Falcon, rode me to a galaxy far, far away. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. Virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish.
I gave caviar to Thanos. All that power in his lap, though his stones were quite impressive, it was over in a snap. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. Virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish.
I gave caviar to a priest, and Black Sabbath was in attendance. He likes that slip knot nice and tight because he knows I'm down with the sickness. Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. Virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish.
I gave caviar to Mr. Sulu, navigating Enterprise. Asked him to read my star charts. All he could say was, "Oh my." Caviar comes from a virgin sturgeon. Virgin sturgeon's a mighty fine fish. No good sturgeon wants to be a virgin. That's why caviar's a very rare dish. That's why caviar's a very rare dish.
Okay.
We can only do it on a held note. If we just had songs that were just one note and we could
Just
actually
like,
harmonize. That's why everything has to be pre-recorded.
Amazing.
That was wonderful.
Hooray, we did it,
Those
ladies.
are great verses. I loved it. Yay.
Now, speaking of things being pre-recorded, we do have one more premiere video, and hopefully this one won't be nearly as glitchy as the last.
That's all right. No, I like
all
the
right.
first one.
Do we have any more questions from our fans out in the ether before we go to that pre-recorded video? Yep. Well done. Accolades. Exactly. Heart. I love you too.
Yeah. Whoops. I tried to make a heart and I just made a circle. And I was like, well, that doesn't work.
It's a circle of life.
I really want to know who Cleopatra is, by the way. Cleopatra, make
I keep
yourself
thinking
known.
it's somebody I know, but I don't think it is. Well, Elsa, do you have any questions for us? Or are you terrified?
I wouldn't say I'm terrified. I would say that last night's adventures left me without an opportunity to come up with a question for today. So I would rather not do that.
Actually, so there is one from Mike Hayden, I see right
Oh.
now, which is like.
Oh, I like this
yeah.
one. Yes, I will take
Excellent.
Mike's question.
Yes. So who writes your songs? Well, it depends.
It does. Several of our songs are originals written by members of the group. Lady Catalina
Yes.
is quite the proficient songwriter for us. Lady Morgan and I put together a song for the Christmas album. It's an arrangement per se of multiple songs, but we rewrote all the lyrics, and everyone in the group does lyric writing at some point. We all write our own verses for the verse songs. So for Otto, for Caviar, for My Thing Is My Own, and all of the number counting songs, we do come up with our own little bits for that. But some of our songs are covers as well.
Mhm.
Right. And that's part of the reason why we need some of your support, because when we do things online, we really pride ourselves in paying all the musicians that have come before us. So sometimes it's really famous musicians like Lorde, who does Royals, which I think is the last one we get to see.
It is.
It is.
But sometimes it's Aaron Bach, who wrote an amazing song called Tipsy, which is really fun to do. So we did an arrangement of it that we really, really love, and we get to perform that every once in a while. And I want to make sure whenever we sell our CDs, the Hope We Step on Legos, that's
Catalina.
That's
yeah.
Catalina. I-
That's Black Agnes. That'll be in our next group. I think we're doing Alabama next. We're not sure what day that's going to be.
Aye.
We've already started recording some of that, which is really exciting. But yeah, so we want to make sure that all of the local artists and all of the other Renaissance Fair groups that we have songs that we've used from, like the Merry Wives of Windsor, who are lovely, lovely people.
Aye.
We do their song Swallow, which we heard earlier. So
or
we want to make sure that all of
Kingsgrave and Battle Raven.
right, exactly.
And in response to that question, also there was another question from Tyler Jazz, who is the person who deals with all of those royalties.
Yes,
for us.
he's kind of like my music
Yes.
guru when it comes
He
to
wrote, "What fun new parodies are in the works?" Well, we wrote one for the Pittsburgh Festival last year. Actually,
Yes.
I wrote the parody. This is the
Good
one
for
and only
you.
one that I've
You
written.
did a great job with that.
Other than helping with We Like Our Men a little bit. We have a parody for those lovely clean festivals that want us to be PG rated, which we always think is humorous. But I wrote a parody to Zero to Hero from the film Hercules.
Oh yeah.
That is about
it's
King
so
Arthur. So it's like Arthur's knights ready for the fight, sitting at round
Oh
table.
my goodness.
doing evil, am I right?
Yeah.
That's all I remember of it.
I
that-
know
that's what
the
I
ending
wrote.
verse was it ends sad. Arthur
Arthur
kills his dad.
Dad.
Mommy's
Honey's in a nunnery and everybody's sad.
It's so ridiculous.
I had a
So
little help
ladies-
from Catalina as well. But
We received another question asking if any of us ever get together to perform with more than 3. So obviously Wolfmaster 82 did not hear about our Christmas concert that we did this last year. And it looks like we might be doing another one this year. Is that correct?
Assuming that we are no longer in quarantine in December.
not sequestered for the realm.
Right, but we are already we already have the location in Lancaster secured to do another big group concert. This time we had hoped to do an album release, but that's a lot more difficult because it's hard.
We
to
can't
record
go
things.
record.
Yeah, we can't go anywhere to do anything, and we need a bigger professional studio. And I like to record with 3 people live because it changes the way you do songs and things. So as much as fun as this is, it's not as sustainable with our group and our group dynamic. So we are going to be, we'll have another concert towards the end of December. Please check our website and our Facebook feed so that you can see those announcements later on.
Aye.
But yeah, I think last year, what did we have, like 18 of us or
Yes.
something? No.
It was,
it
we
was
had
like
15?
we had 10.
10. Yeah,
It was 10. All right. It was
Because we
Uh,
couldn't do the 12. We didn't do 12 full
we didn't
days
do
of
12
Christmas.
of Christmas. Yeah.
Yes.
How many people are on the CD though? I think it's like 12.
And we also do every year at New Jersey, there is an after hours concert. So we tried to get as many ladies together as feasibly possible. We're usually doing 3 or 4 festivals the same weekend as that concert.
Yeah.
So it's harder to get ladies together, but usually we have 5 or so, at least, ladies together. We actually started the group. There were 4 of us in the original group.
Yeah, 4 of us
And
in the
then
original.
There
and
were
then
5 the
next
second year. But we realized splitting tips 5 ways becomes very difficult. And also sending 5 people to a festival becomes very difficult when you're trying to do 4 fairs at the same time. So
Right.
3 was just a more manageable number. Then you have a melody, a soprano, and an alto line. So you're covering all of the parts necessary to make it sound good. But it's
Well,
not
that's a
too
good
many that it becomes a little crazy.
I have
So,
the
Lady
damn
Morgan,
contract
do you know
somewhere.
the
I'm looking.
location in Lancaster?
I have to load my email, but yes, I'm looking.
I could look at the previous event and find out.
Yeah, if you
Yes.
can find out real quick, sure. But
And as John Lucas had asked, we will do our best to get one out as soon as we possibly can.
We've been wanting to. It's just
Oh,
we
yeah.
can't
And
record
we
right
are
now.
working on some really exciting new material for that CD. So we shall see. This quarantine is giving us an opportunity to really focus on our art.
yes,
Because, well, we have no other places to go. So,
There
ladies,
it is. The event is in Gordonville, Pennsylvania. So not in Lancaster, but nearby. At the
right, 'cause we kept-
Scenic Village at Harvest Drive.
because it's near Bird in Hand, which is real odd. Bird in Hand and Intercourse and
And Blue Ball.
and
Yes.
Paradise. I think it's close to Paradise.
it is, and all of those places are where the Amish are, and you kind of wonder.
Yes, yeah, you're really in the middle of nowhere. When we drove out there, I was very concerned at first. I was like, "This is where somebody gets murdered," but no, it was actually a really lovely place.
So, ladies, before we finish with our final video, I
Yes.
do want to mention something that we also have in the works that we are looking to offer our audiences.
Yes,
We haven't put it on the website yet.
Not yet.
no, not officially.
I was
and we're-
promoting this.
yeah.
Yes. We
I'll put
are
the scrolly
working
bits on the
on
bottom.
offering up verses for sale. You can have a verse written for you or for your loved one. Having spent my natal day in quarantine and knowing that there are many people who are spending their natal days and anniversaries and other such days stuck in social isolation, or not social isolation, but social distancing, we are offering up the opportunity for you to buy a verse written just for you or for your loved one.
One verse for sale. It's going cheap.
There will be separate costs. You can just have the verse written, or you can have one of us sing it for you, and we will record it and send it to the person. Of course, that would be a little bit of an upcharge. Prices are not yet set in stone, so once we get that up on the website and on the Facebook, we will let you know. But anyone who's interested in purchasing a verse, we are here for you, and we love to write. So,
Well, and especially because a lot of us aren't doing anything, you might be able to have an opportunity to have someone record something that you haven't seen in a long time, like Lady Lucrezia, who moved out to the West Coast, or I think even Beatrice might be down for it. She talked to me about it as well. So yeah. So any of the ladies that you've previously seen, if you really, really want one of them to jump onto something, we're working on the cost, but yeah, we're definitely working on that. And we would love to share our voices with you and whatever your special message that you want for your birthday.
yes, and Dan, we will definitely let you know once we have those prices
I'm
settled
working
down.
it out. Yeah, we have to make sure because it goes through PayPal and stuff, and then there's a charge off of that and stuff. We have to make sure that it's not like completely nothing. But
yes,
But look for that on our Facebook site as well as on our website in the next week.
yes. And someone asked if we still have trading cards available, and
Yes,
we do.
They are literally sitting on my desk right now.
Yes, so we have a trading card. We have 5 different trading cards currently, I believe. And there's myself, Lady Morgan, Catalina, Catherine, and Amanda. We've got those 5 trading cards. And we were selling them at festivals for £5 a piece. I think we were selling them $5 each. All 5 for 20 is, I think, what we were selling them for at the concert. So if you would like to have purchase those, you can.
I know. Well, and things got behind. It's up. I'll tell you what. Look,
stupid Corona.
If we can figure it out, if enough people are like, please give me Lady Elsa's, I really want Lady Elsa's, I'll get in touch with Music the Gathering and we'll see if we can work it out with their artists. This is through Music the Gathering because these are all like Magic the Gathering cards. So yeah, if anyone's in really, really high demand, I mean, I know Lila was really, really hoping, Sultana Lila was really, really hoping for that.
Festivals got cancelled. We're all, exiled for the sake of the realm. Yes.
Someone's asking if we can get them signed. Unfortunately, they are all at Lady Morgan's house.
Yes.
So-
I have all 200 of them. Or whatever.
So
but you can
unless
get them and then bring them to the festivals that you see us at, and we
Ding!
sign them for you.
Lady Morgan can sign them all for us. So if you want Lady
I can sign
Morgan's
mine.
signature, yes.
Yeah.
Anyone else's? Not so much.
Ladies, should we show our final premiere video?
We should. So this is Royals because we're pretty.
I hope this is Royals. I think this is the one I haven't clicked
I
on yet.
mean, if it's the one you haven't
Find
clicked
out.
on yet, it's Royals.
I got a lot of diamonds on my chest.
Yes, you do. I like pearls.
100 more are on my dress and my earrings. And I only get the best. These pretty things are just part of the finery.
Oh, what a life it is.
Polo teams, cricket games, ice sculptures of big swans, fox hunts, falconry, feathers on a gold plate, it's all there. All of us have expensive taste.
Just take a look at our
Fur cloaks, new shoes, 6 maidens address me, bourgeois, gold leaf, 1,000 ships in my name, it's all there. And so are we, 'cause we belong, 'cause we're actually royals, royals. It's a part of our court, golfing with the Duke of York. Our family tree, it does not fork, and I'm your ruler, ruler. You can call me gentry, and we will all rule, all rule, all rule. 'Cause it is our destiny. My friends and I wear lots of gold. I've forgotten just how much I own in the country. Servants, merchants, clergy know to respect our rules, 'cause it's divine right to see.
Oh, what a life it is.
Polo teams, cricket games, ice sculptures of big swans, fox hunts, falconry, pheasants on a gold plate, it's all there. All of us have expensive taste.
Just take a look at our
Fur cloaks, new shoes, 6 maidens address me, bourgeois, gold leaf, 1,000 ships in my name, it's all there. And so are we, 'cause we belong, 'cause we're actually royals, royals. It's a part of our court, golfing with the Duke of York. Our family tree, it does not fork, and I'm your ruler, ruler. You can call me gentry, and we will all rule, all rule, all rule. 'Cause it is our destiny. Oh, oh, oh. I've got cousins I've never seen, and I'm related to the Queen. Oh, oh, oh. You know I can't complain. We got what it takes to reign. 'Cause we're actually royals, royals. It's a part of our court, golfing with the Duke of York. Our family tree, it does not fork, and I'm your ruler, ruler. You can call me gentry, and we will all rule, all rule, all rule. 'Cause it is our destiny. That was amazing.
That worked.
I gotta make it drop. It'll drop on my boobs. I don't want to do that. No.
What boobs? Oh, that's just me. Elsa, put up our feed one more time.
I shall put up our feed one more time. And ladies, I was thinking we should probably make sure that we reshare this on the Book of Faces, because it will be able to be seen not live after the fact. So any of our fans who may have not been able to tune in for various reasons, I know there were a couple other Renaissance acts that were doing live shows this evening.
Right.
So they might be able to come in and visit us in a little bit and watch it as it's replayed.
Yeah. And what's the date today? Sorry, I'm trying
The
to look.
17th.
17th. All right.
17th.
Excellent. So today is April 17th. If you would like to tip us anything today all the way through tomorrow, so the end of the day on April 18th, any money that we get will go towards what we talked about before. So 90% of it goes to the 3 performers that we've got going on right here. Thank you. And then the other 10% is going to go towards putting our music online. So anything that you've got going on is going to be fabulous for us. Thank you. But then the next group, when we do the Alabama show, I think Alabama's next, and then we're going to do Florida after that, because Florida didn't get their final show.
Correct.
Final 2 weekends.
Yeah. Anytime any of us are performing, it's for the 3 people that you see on screen. So I'm not going to take anything off of any of the shows that any of the other ladies are doing. And they're not going to have anything from that. So support your favorite ladies, but also support all the ladies because there's so many of us and we all love performing for you.
I love that our man snack from Pennsylvania.
Yes,
was
both
posted.
of them. They've been dueling. It's amazing. Like
We
Ryan,
did get a spreadshirt sale. We did.
That's
And
amazing.
we
Yay!
sold one CD. A ho
Excellent.
ho ho.
I think
I believe it was a ho ho ho.
two because Pat
Two, because Pat Raisin too.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, I unfortunately of the
Oh, we
cancelled
miss you too, Cleopatra.
Oh, thank you, Cleopatra. I want to know who you are, but I miss you as well.
Feel free to private message us if you'd like to tell us who you are, because it's Cleopatra Philopater.
The Philopater.
7 Philopater.
It's sexy.
Our
Yeah.
staff can't show favorites. That's fair. That's
Man
fair.
Well, there's
snack.
been a lot of
Ryan's
that
adrenaline.
stuff, too.
When are you doing the Alabama show? Soon.
Yes.
As soon as it gets edited.
So we have it like half recorded right now, but I wanted to give Elsa, who's done an amazing job tonight. So please give her a round of applause for doing this because she's done such a good job with all of the organizing.
Thank you so much.
She's the one that's doing all of the editing, so I wanted to make sure that she had a weekend off to actually enjoy herself. But then, yeah,
I
we have
actually had
some-
most of the day off yesterday before the crisis, and I had most of the day off, and I didn't know what to do with myself.
I sit and watch the television a lot.
I took a long walk. That's
I
what I
run.
did.
So they do have a question of who will be performing for Alabama and who will be performing for Florida. We'll get that note up on our website and on Facebook and whatnot as well. I can tell you that for Alabama, this year it was slated to be myself and Lady Catalina, a little Italian meatball, vegan meatball actually, and Lady Agnes. Yes. Lady Agnes, which has become a huge fan favorite for a lot of our friends, especially the people in Louisiana. They all know and love her and have known her for a very long time. So, yeah, those three. And then the people that were performing at Florida are going to come back. So there'll be Elsa and Sultana Laila and
Katya.
Katya. Yeah, I was like, a Russian friend. Yes.
Well, ladies, we have gone over time. Not
We
that
have,
anybody
but
has any
that's
place to go
alright.
to, but I think it is time that we wrap up for the evening.
We are on Instagram. Somebody
Yes.
just asked that. It's just Chaste Treasure. So
You can find
follow
us on
our
just
weird
about
shenanigans.
anything.
It's
Yeah.
just Chaste Treasure everywhere. So,
We're pretty much the only Chaste Treasure thing out there.
Yes.
but we're not chaste, but we are a treasure.
Yeah.
Hello, Lady Heather. Well, my friends, it has come to that time of the evening for us to say farewell. Please do remember to go to PayPal.me/Chaste Treasure if you want to put more tips in our virtual chest. And
you can check out additional videos from your favorite festivals on our YouTube channel, which is just YouTube/Chaste Treasure. So you can find us
all
there.
3 of these videos will be posted on there within the next day. I did not get a chance to put it up earlier, but we will have them on there in the next day, so for you to see. Well, once again, I am Lady Fräulein Elsa von Berg.
I'm Lady Morgan Elizabeth Summers, Countess of Spencer.
And I'm Lady Rosaline Howard. And together we are
Chaste Treasure.
Mwah,
And
mwah,
now,
mwah, mwah.
ladies, run away!